Remember, that's Pulaski Preservation Shelters. Simply there when you actually need them. Exact change only. And now on to our show.
Meet Rick Whiskey, disheveled wasteland mercenary. He's like a reverse alchemist. Everything golden he touches turns to dust. He has already done untold damage and mayhem to the capital wasteland, nuking a prominent settlement, sending countless people into slavery, and poisoning the region's water supply. Now it's time for Rick Whiskey to start his next adventure, in a place that perhaps suits his brand a bit better, Sin City. Fallout New Vegas is without a doubt one of my most played and cherished games of all time. And as the idea of getting a new Fallout game within the next decade feels less and less likely, it really brings into focus how fortunate we were to get a game like New Vegas, one that can be endlessly replayed in new and exciting ways. It's the unfortunate concession we have to make in the face of knowing that Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 are all we have in the way of a true modern Fallout experience. We have to make the most of them. So that's where Rick Whiskey comes in. 4 years have passed between the events of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and those years have not been kind to Rick Whiskey, and he has not been kind to them back. His loyal companion slaves, Sticky and Shorty, are no longer with him, so Rick starts his adventure with a clean slate. The Mojave is an empty canvas, for which he will paint the blackest human desires with this game's signature shade of moral gray. Wish me luck. We begin Fallout New Vegas as a very bad person. And a quick note before we start, I do want to apologize about the interior lighting for the first part. They do eventually get fixed, but for a little while it is going to be pretty gnarly, so I do apologize.
Subscribe, or I'll replace all the toilet paper in your home with single-ply hopes and dreams.
What we all know is the game was rigged from the start. But I'd like to believe that the bullet is maybe what made me the way I am, the monster I am today, is because my gray matter was rearranged by a bullet. The truth is, I was always this way, and frankly, I've only gotten worse.
How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Rick Whiskey, jumping into New Vegas.
You can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
When I was a kid first playing this game, I was like desperately trying to find the name that you could put in where he wouldn't say that. I don't think there is a name. You can name yourself Doc Mitchell, his own name, and he still will not be proud of it. He's like, it's a dumb name. I wouldn't name a person that. But now we have to deal with our special system here. Strength, I like the idea of him continuing his melee streak, so maybe we do put that at like at 8. He's a circus strongman. Perception, this is a tricky one. This assumes that we're sober. So I'd imagine in the fleeting moments of sobriety, he's probably like a 3, 4, maybe. But of course, with the benefit of alcohol, among other drugs, he's probably more close to like a 1 or a 2. But yeah, let's just knock this down to like a 3. Endurance, he's very durable. I mean, man got shot in the head. I don't know if you can really go any lower than an 8. Charisma, as we all know, is a useless stat. Has never helped a single person in the history of humanity, and that's not going to start today. Intelligence, he's not very smart, neither am I. So let's not lie to ourselves. We'll keep this at like maybe a 4. Agility, I do want my AP, so we want to use VATS out the ass. And so I like the idea of using a lot of that. And then, of course, luck. He is a lucky son of a bitch. If we don't have the benefit of friendship or karma to support us in our journey, we need luck. A shamrock rammed up our ass. The only way we're going to get through. I think this is a great character. He's his fists made of bricks, but he cannot see worth a shit. And don't ask him to have a human conversation. He will just punch you. I like that.
What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Yeah, when an old man, a gray fox, silver fox, whatever you call a hot zaddy, when he tells you to sit on a couch, you go ahead and do it.
All right. I'm going to say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
It's not cat. That's just stupid. You're not going to feed a dog. I'm going to feed myself with the dog. How about that?
House.
I'm going to make this into a rental property, dude. Triple the fucking price, dog. That might be the truly evil thing to do.
Night.
Silencer. As an evil person who wants my deeds to be known the world over, the night is a shroud. The night hides your sins. I want mine to be exposed. I want it to be like the disrobing, my big swinging evil hog shown to the world. No, thank you. It is just, you dream. I sleep well at night knowing the horrors of my past.
Bandit.
Stab them, blow them apart with bullets, or vaporize them. We're gonna crush.
Light.
I don't know, beam? Whatever the fuck. Who knows?
Mother.
Obviously human shield. Perfect.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament.
Oh, shut up, Doc Mitchell. You don't know anything about me. You're talking to a man who survived a bullet to the head.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Conflict just ain't in my nature. Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I run solo. I'm a one-man army. Unless you're a young adult trying to make it to Big Town, and your name is Sticky or Shorty. In that case, I do rely on you for support, but mostly just to stroke my ego as I bash your skull in with a hammer. I don't need them, all right? They need me. I'm the big bad boss around here. They need me. I don't rely on others for support.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Absolutely true. And if you don't pay attention to me, it's the nukes for you. You're going the Megaton route.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
If you look at the history of mankind, where we came from to where we are now, we started in the state of nature. There was no social contract. It was just chaos and violence all around. And that is Rick Whiskey. And when civilization and society came in, I said, no, thank you. Tear it all down. So that is true.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Only if my problem can be solved with a hammer. So we'll go with agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A chemical reaction, sure.
How about this one?
That is definitely a photorealistic depiction of my actual wiener. So we'll say I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I like that he has you go through that entire gauntlet, like burrowing into your psyche to see what's there. And at the end, he's like, you know what? I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. You want to just tell me the answers? But I think this is mostly true. And actually, no, it's not. Speech and unarmed. These feel redundant. I don't want to have melee weapons and unarmed. If you have 2 melee stats, you don't have any at all. So we're going to go with melee weapons, lockpick, bucket, and explosives. There we go.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
I like that in the wasteland, there are forms. There are medical forms you got to fill out. You can't escape it. Every time you see a doctor, you got to fill out 40 pages of nonsense. Okay, we can pick up to 5 traits, which I'm assuming is mod related because it should be 2. Bloody mess. You start with evil karma, however folks know you're a bad seed. Okay, I'm cool with that, yeah. Heavy-handed. Great, I like that actually. So you do 20% more damage, but your critical hits do 60% less, but your base damage is higher, so I do enjoy that actually. All right, Doc Mitchell, lead me outside. Let me get the fuck out of your house. I spent 20 minutes inside your home, and I'd like to get out of here now. Like, you're getting too close to the truth about who I really am. Take that hat. Am I dressed?
Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy.
I appreciate the generosity of Mr. Doc Mitchell, but it seems strange that he just gives them his Pip-Boy. I'm assuming he only had the one. It's not like he has one for every patient. I know he's not wearing a Pip-Boy. I don't think anyone else in town is wearing a Pip-Boy, so I don't know why he felt I was the chosen one.
Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Great advice. I'll add it to my list. I definitely, if I had one and I was a doctor, I wouldn't just give it away to a stranger who very likely has brain damage. And certainly not one who took the trait that starts me out as an evil character. That also seems ill-advised. But he also gives me free access to all his things. I need Science 25. I'm too stupid to make drugs. That's a shame. But here's the big walkout moment, the big step out. A little bit more underwhelming than I think Fallout 3 was. Bethesda for a little while was like goated as far as like the walkout moment, the step out into the world. This one's a little underwhelming. You didn't go through a whole lot to get here. But in Fallout 3, you like live your whole childhood and grow up. And you step out of the vault and boom, the wide open world. Your eyes scorched by the sun. On a very objective level, no, the desert's very boring. That's for a reason. I think it's to, contrast the more interesting parts of the game. It helps everything else stand out more because there's these long stretches of nothing, just vast wasteland. And then you come across a settlement or civilization or group of people, and there's a fascinating story therein. But let's go stop at the Good Springs Saloon, the Prospector Saloon. Easy Pete, good to see you. We're talking to Sunny Smile. She wants to teach us how to survive in the desert. I think I've done a good job at this point. Okay, Doc Mitchell said you can help me survive in the desert. Fine.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
So we'll go out there, we'll show her our skills, we'll show off. Maybe we can hustle her, gamble away our meager savings. Although I'm not a very good shot. And I'm not even drunk yet. Hold on. Sunny Smiles, wait up. You chill out there. I gotta find this beer situation. Hold up. Alright. No one seems that upset about it. Once again, the brain trauma person in their town just stole a bunch of moonshine and became addicted immediately. So as everyone knows, when you have, a drunk stranger with brain damage, the first thing you do is hand them a gun. Natural response, I suck at aiming.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Or she's like, hey, maybe be better. Even crouching down, I still can't hit anything.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Why don't you come along?
Oh, I gotta go save their water supply from geckos? No thanks.
Suit yourself. Hope this helped you some. I'm heading back now.
She was only doing it if I was gonna go. She's like, oh, you're not going? Okay, cool. I'll let our water supply be just ravaged by geckos. What's up, Joe Cobb? What say I help you take over this town?
Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around.
But I do kind of want to blast through the opening parts of this game, the whole Goodsprings section. As much as I love it, as much as I really appreciate how it shows the different, avenues you can take to complete quests and solve problems. I've done it so many goddamn times, and at this point, I'm just tired of it. I want to experience the game, the actual game, and not just, the opening hour or two. But I have not really often done it this way, where you side with Joe Cobb and the Powder Gangers. Normally they get pissy at me and I can't really talk to them after this. Would say I hope you take over this town.
What the hell for? Just farmers and ranchers out here. Not much worth stealing.
It's easy pickings. Why, you got somewhere else to be? Let's call him a coward. You don't have what it takes, Joe Cobb. You can't do it.
Yeah, I guess me and the guys could push this place over pretty easily. You go settle things with Ringo and put a bullet between his eyes while I round up my crew and let them in on the plan.
All right, I'll go kill this Ringo fella for you.
Join up with us once you're done.
All right, this is our initiation ceremony for becoming a Powder Ganger. Do I have a melee weapon? I have a straight razor.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm gonna let him teach me how to play Caravan just so I can get the cards and stuff, but then I'm gonna turn the tables on him, and it's razor in time. No one understands Caravan. It's actually impossible. It's never been done before, but Rick Whiskey has zero humility. He will never admit defeat. So we're gonna go all in. Okay, what? Okay, I just won. Great. Trust earned, money in my pocket. Ringo, it's time to die. There we go. Mission accomplished. We took his money, and we took his life. So now our initiation is complete. Many more dead bodies to come. What we did learn, besides my moonshine addiction is now weighing on me, our straight razor, not a very good weapon. That took way more than it should have to kill somebody. Like, what is the damage output? What are we talking here? 7. I might as well tickle them to death.
We ready to move or what?
I've done all I can. Absolutely nothing. Let's take over Goodsprings.
It's about time. I saw some of the townies gathering at the saloon, so we got a militia to take down. We get rid of them, and we own this place.
Can't wait. Let's go, brother. Let's find immortality. Let's pound upon the gates of Valhalla. They're all walking so slow, too. Is this like a cool thing? Hold on. Am I missing out on the cool factor here? Motherfucker's got a laser rifle, man. That's not fair. I'm bringing a knife to a laser fight. That's not a good place to start. The best part about getting a bullet to the brain is that I have a pretty good excuse for why I do stupid things. Fucking got knocked out with my knife. Damn it. Stop it. Sonny smiles. I'm the pint-sized slasher. I'm a normal-sized human, but I'm the pint-sized slasher on account of my small hog. And I'm now given the opportunity to level up. I only have 10 points to assign per level. That's actually very bad. I wish I wasn't so stupid. So what's next for you guys?
I figure we'll hang around Goodsprings for a while. Won't kill anybody else unless we have to. Just as long as people do what we tell them, they'll be all right.
Great. All right. So these people are now our slaves, in effect. I think Chet is still around. I think, he has no really allegiance to anybody but himself.
I won't make any trouble for the gang. Just let me keep my store and I'll cut you a little discount.
Oh, based, man. Thank you.
Can do.
Who knew a show of force could lead to so many good outcomes? So what's your deal?
Need more women around here.
He's walking as if he had shit his pants, and he's just like trying to get to the bathroom as quickly as possible before anyone sees. But I see all. Rick Whiskey takes one to no one. I've shit my pants many a day. All right, let's go to the Goodsprings Cemetery, and let's go dig up some corpses before we head on down to Prim. Trudy was going to tell us to go down there to kind of help us, on our way, but she's now dead. R.I.P. the Trudemeister, but now it's time for us to go to Prim and continue our journey. We'll go find Benny. Got to put a bullet into his brain, one that will not come out. And we can take a moment also to look at our own grave, the one that we were meant to be in, but we betrayed destiny. Is it the entire Bible, dude? There's a mod that put the entirety of the Bible, I think, in the game. That's the book of John, and I think the game is really struggling to present that to me. Yeah, the whole safe here has the entire Bible, bro. What the hell? Maybe we can find, just to kind of tie things up, let's go to the book of Revelation. Let's find verse 21:6. Where did it go? Or is it an 8? Oh, it's an 8 item. Great, that makes total sense. 21, okay, and then verse 6. And he said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give of the fountain of the waters of life freely to him who thirsts. We did it, full circle. But thankfully, the draw distance does not put me in a bad spot. I can see Prim from here, not that hard. I don't need Trudy for anything. But what we can take a look at is the Indiana Jones reference, which is part of the Wild Wasteland perk, where he tried to survive a atomic blast by getting inside of a fridge. And in the Fallout universe, the same thing happened, only did not end well for him. All that survived was his Indiana Jones hat, which we'll leave there for posterity. The corpse of this idiot man belongs in a museum. And the road to Prim, not very eventful, so I want some heavy-duty bullshit to embark on. So I'm hoping in Prim we can find a bit more adventure. And all I've done is I helped a bunch of powder gangers take over Goodsprings, which is fine, I guess, but I have a bigger appetite for evil at this point in my life. I don't want to deny myself any further, so I want to get into Prim and hopefully do some real damage. Rick Whiskey's a beautiful, drunk man.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
Yeah, well, I'm drunk and can take care of myself, pal.
It's your ass. Don't say you weren't warned.
We will have a big decision that we'll inform ourselves as we go, but we have to decide the fate of the Mojave. What faction, what political system do we want to take over and really change the history of this scorched, forsaken land? And the evil part of me does want to say that Caesar's Legion might be the way to go, because they're going to enslave people. Like, their whole deal is a slave economy. Like, they're going to basically assimilate every community and every force that they come across to fuel their war efforts. Like, expansion is the only way they can go by. They're not sustainable in any other way except for they will conquer and they will assimilate. And that seems pretty evil. I think we can all agree that slavery is a bad thing. For Rick Whiskey, it's a good thing. It's actually very profitable. We learned that in the Fallout 3 playthrough. Is that the most evil? I'm not sure. I think it'd be a short-lived horror for the Wasteland. But I think the NCR might be the more evil way to go, if you really think of it long-term, because the world is destroyed. Like, nukes fell. Everything we've ever known and loved fallen under a nuclear cloud. And it was all because, I think, the NCR system. It was the way that we handled our business before the bombs fell. I want to say that's responsible for it. I think voting for the NCR is basically voting for the old world to make the same mistakes that are already made. So is that more evil than slave economy? I don't know. I mean, look around, Like, Rome didn't destroy the world. The United States sure did. They had no problem doing that. So as far as what's more evil, I have no idea.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Oh, hey, I was a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
Some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
The first half of the main story for this game, I hate to say it, I do not give a shit about. The whole like, oh, we gotta find Benny, we gotta get revenge for shooting us in the head. Like, I've been there, done that, man. But more importantly, what's in front of us is a sort of microcosm of the political tension within the game. So overall, you're trying to solve who's gonna run the Mojave. But first, we have to figure out who's gonna run Prim. So we gotta go find Deputy Beagle? I think his name is named after a dog. And the least threatening dog, mind you. I think they deliberately went out of their way to find the dog that has the least amount of intimidation, the Beagle. We gotta go find him. Okay, you guys gotta knock it off, man. I only have so many stim packs. My drug addiction is in its infancy right now. Until I can find a hookup for all kinds of things to shove into my body, you're gonna have to just hopefully back off a little bit. That's what I want. All right, Beagle, now that I've killed your captors and stripped them of their clothing and dignity, it's time you and I had a conversation.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Okay, Deputy Beagle, who are you?
Well, I'm Deputy Beagle, and I'm being held hostage. Can you imagine?
How'd you end up being a hostage?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. They found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
I guess I'll set you free, Deputy Beagle.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now.
Oh, you're just gonna leave like that? Okay. Bro, it's go time. No one betrays Rick Whiskey, Deputy Beagle.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh?
Your deputy died died in Bison Steve yet. Beagle is toast, man.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to find us a new lawman.
Great. Okay, so it's not Beagle because he's dead and also a coward. Prim Slim is an option. We can go down to the prison and find the sheriff that's there. He was locked up because he was too good of a sheriff, turns out. He did not care about due process. If you fucked up, and you fucked up hard. He's probably the best sheriff, is the one locked up at the NCR Correctional Facility. Or we could have the NCR swoop in with martial law, which might be the most evil option of the three. It's the most stability. They're probably the most secure that way. But all their freedoms, all their hopes and dreams will be dashed, thrown into the sewer. And I'm okay with that. So, yeah, we'll go over and get the NCR. Or we can leave them to their own devices. We can just have them suffer alone, unprotected. How about Prim? From now on, they got to raw dog the world. I want Prim to get the STD of life. I'm okay with that, actually. That's the way we go here. So for now, Prim, until I can find a better solution, they're on their own. So I move ever onward to, I think Nipton is next. We'll get a taste of the Legion, which will be fun. Oliver Swanek, what did you win today, buddy?
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
This man has had, I'm assuming he's dealt a bad hand, but look at him now, on top of the goddamn world. He's, an arrogant prick yelling at me, but at the end of the day, he won the lottery. The lottery. He'll tell us himself.
What lottery? The lottery! That's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God, smell that air!
Imagine being so happy that you can feel the air. You can drink it like booze. You only get that because he experienced what no man should have to. He watched his people burned on tire fires, crucified in the streets. He watched the only other winner of the lottery have his legs broken and battered. And look at him now. Happiness is about contrast. It's about context. He understands it all.
Bye.
So what's going to happen now? Because no man can be happy in this world unless it's me or it benefits me. There we go. Lopped his arms off. He's seen the heights of humanity and the feelings you can have in your own brain. Now he's a rotting corpse on the side of the road. You win some, you lose some. Let's go talk to Boxcar. He'll have more information for us.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
And so we're looking at the only other survivor of the Nipton lottery. And we're not going to kill him. I think that the suffering of him sitting in a chair is probably the best fate for him. Why are you still here? Boxcars? Why didn't you just leave, buddy?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live. But they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I don't have any medics for you. Nothing to ease the pain, pal. You're on your own.
Bullshit. You're holding. You just want it all for yourself.
He's right. But yeah, we can take a look at what's in the fire over here. Oh, skeletons. Great. Man, I missed the party. That's the greatest shame of it all, is I wasn't here for the party. But of course, you have powder gangers strung up on crosses all along the main street.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across.
What exactly happened here?
Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too.
I admire the purity of Legion's justice.
It has a stark beauty, doesn't it? I'm glad you can appreciate it.
Oh, beautiful. Let's go look at more skeletons in the fire. That's nice. Amid the chaos of the universe, you want to find the things that give you comfort. And for Rick Whiskey, it's seeing all these skeletons burning. All right, fellas, enjoy your night. I'm moving on. I gotta go find Benny. This, honestly, again, is another piece of New Vegas that makes me love it so much. It's such a thoughtful, interesting game that you just walk into a town, you don't know what's happening, and then as you just have a conversation with someone, you realize what's going on around you. That's something I didn't really get to feel too much with Fallout 3. And we're gonna keep making our way. I think the next stop is going to be Novac. I think we're at a Ranger Camp Alpha or Whiskey or whatever. I hope it's Whiskey. This might be my new home. Charlie, damn it. This is the state of the NCR in New Vegas. We've gotten a taste of both sides already. So the Legion, we saw what they did to Nipton, and now we can see this is their their outpost, the ranger station. There's no one here except for, this one person?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
And it's just a woman longing for the ability to lose her money to a casino. So you see the disparity between the two factions. The NCR are a bunch of incompetent losers, and the Legion at least has a purpose, a goal. I think there's a lady here who's a doctor, and I'm not fully convinced that she should be a doctor. Which then again, where do you get credentials these days anyway? You know, it's all imaginary.
What can I do for you?
I think I might be addicted to something.
Pipe down. We can't talk about that here. Oh, you mean you want a cure?
No, I don't want a cure.
You can always try using some chems.
Oh, she's right. I like this lady. She should be a doctor. She's enlightened. Well, we made it to Novak. Dinky the dinosaur. He is our god, our savior, our one true king. Let's go inside the dinosaur. Let's enter Dinky the dinosaur against his will. He can't say no.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff.
Dude, get your fucking nose out of there, dog. Like, have a little bit of respect for yourself, man.
If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
What about supplies and guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
He's got a lot of dinosaurs, though. We could buy some. We need a companion. We don't have a Shorty. We don't have a Sticky this time around. Not yet, at least. That being said, we should probably get a loyal companion who won't leave us. He has 1,000 Dinky the dinosaurs. We'll buy 50 of them. 50 dinosaurs to fight by our side, and they won't let us down. But you can see he's got a lot of the Repcon, souvenirs there, the rocket ships. This will come in handy later. Cliff Briscoe, you are a national treasure. Please don't change. Let's see who's up here. Oh, it's Manny Vargas.
What's going on, man?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too. The only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. You can't get in there now. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
All right, so now we have the beautiful quest of Come Fly With Me, where we have to go down the road a little ways. We have to solve the ghoul problem. The Repcon facility is infested with ghouls, and it's up to us to get them the fuck out of there by any means necessary. I do love this quest. It's fucking hilarious. Another great example of how New Vegas is the superior Fallout game. Hold up, Rocketeers. Looking for a tour? Blast up Highway 95 to Repcon HQ. These are not the ghouls we're worried about. These are ferals. They're trash. Literal trash. We're fucked. We're fucked. Can I ward them off with a cross or garlic or some shit? I'm not equipped. I'm a level fucking 3, dude. How am I supposed to fight a glowing one ghoul? Can I throw the Bible at him? Is that possible? Oh, scotch. We're fine now. Yeah, no, we're good. All right, this guy's toast. Every problem can be solved with alcohol consumption and the swinging of a bat. And if you disagree, you're just fucking wrong, man. A rebar club. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, we're set now. Fuck the baseball bat. It's all about the rebar club. My beer wore off. I can see the world again. They don't know the apocalyptic power of the rebar club. It's honestly unfair. This thing's like a one-hit kill on all these bastards. This thing is way OP for someone my level. Let's head inside. We'll see what awaits us.
Hey! Over here! Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
I'm not good at taking orders, but I want to see where this goes. Genuine curiosity. So the ghoul on the radio, he gave me very specific directions to follow, and yet I don't remember any of them. I'm just wandering at this point. There we go. Let's do the quest. This will tell me actually where to go. That'll be much more useful. Hello. You made the mistake of fucking with Rick Whiskey.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
This guy wants help. The moment he sees me, he's like, oh, barf, you look like shit. A lot of problems going on here, and I think he's projecting at me. But hey, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either.
Smoothskin? Your skin looks pretty smooth to me.
Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's.
Yeah, he's just in denial. I could just wreck his skull with a rebar club swing, but I'll listen now. I want to see where this goes.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
We did it. We found a ghoul cult who wants to ascend to the great beyond, or the far beyond, with the great journey.
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete. when the demons appeared.
It's my one specialty, to take this person from the existence they have now and to transition them from living to something else. I'm very good at that. In fact, probably the best there's ever been.
Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
All right, I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator.
Okay, now that he shut the fuck up, I could start swinging my rebar club again, thank goodness. So the great eternal struggle between the super mutants and the ghouls, it rages on. Look out, fuckers, I'm coming, and I'm coming hard. That's the Rick Whiskey promise. Oh, and they take a fucking beating too, my goodness. All right, well, can make him do a goddamn backflip. I love it. You cannot stop me. You can only wish to contain me. What the fuck, dude? The jailer, I see, okay. You're dead now, but like, incinerator, man. Like, you could have taken me out so easy. You chose not to. Repair my incinerator. Let's try this out. Let's see what this does against the Nightkin. So using his key gets me into the jail cell. I guess they're using us as a jail. Okay, ghoul prisoner. It's super dead. Okay, they've imprisoned a bunch of barrels in here. That's a common good, I think. A net positive for humanity. Okay, we've unlocked this door. This guy's super dead. What happened to you, man? Did you do this?
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey. You're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons. Are you one of them, Heartland?
Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
Okay, you don't look like the other ghouls from Bright's group.
It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you that Bright's group has got some fine-looking ghoulettes in it.
Oh, God. This guy has now introduced the idea that ghouls are in there just fucking all day long. I'm not in for that, man. No, thank you. How can I help you get out of this room?
If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She's probably dead, but I ain't leaving until I know for sure.
Well, spoiler, pal. She is super dead.
I see. Spare me the details. Goddamn. She had the yellowest smile. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Go ahead and root around up here if you want. I'm going to make a break for topside.
They're trying to get to the great beyond. Like, their whole goal of the Bright followers is so that they can ascend to lands beyond our own on the great journey. And those rockets kind of give it away. They're going to try to use the rockets to fly away. And we'll see how well that works for them. If you haven't known, if I'm trying to help them and I'm Rick Whiskey, you can probably assume it's not going to end very well for them.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Full-on sprint downstairs. I love the enthusiasm.
Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components.
So we need to find the thrust control module, which, frankly, I don't remember where that is. But I know where the fuel is. That's the good part. It's within the rockets you can buy from Cliff Briscoe. I don't know if he's even in the Dinobite at this time of night. He is. Dedicated to his craft of selling cheap toys.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Tell me more about these rocket souvenirs.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. Those were bad times for Robco. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
Might still have some in back, as if he doesn't have a closet full of them, dude. I want to buy all of your remaining rocket souvenirs.
Really? I never thought I'd see the day. I mean, the day I'd part with them for such an incredibly low price. You can buy the key from my store.
The cool thing about the mod is I can see through the doors. I can see the windows. So we know what's inside. I've trapped myself. Look at all these Dinky the dinosaurs, too. There's more of them. I'm grabbing the priority first. We know these are more important as the Dinky the dinosaurs. If 112 dinosaurs, fuck yeah, man. I don't think you need very many for the quest either, so there we go. That's all we need. Okay, I guess fuel goes first, and then we'd find the thrust control module.
Have you found the components we discussed? Yes, that's Isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
I'll show you a thrust control module. I think I know where to go. I think it's going to be Old Lady Gibson's scrapyard, I think is what it is. God, Rick Whiskey. True unit of a man. Still with a head bandage on. So I want people to know what I've been through. Like, I think scars tell a story. There's nothing wrong with your body showing your history. So I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to be perfect. I don't want to be a pristine human. I want to be a well-traveled, experienced person, distinguished and beautiful in that way.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too.
Do you have a thrust control module from Repcon in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
Where the fuck did she get that number from, man? You should cut down the price. It's not like anyone would probably buy them, which is true. Like, value has to come from demand, but who the fuck's gonna buy them? Who's it for?
Oh, I don't know about that. Lots of folks travel by on their way to New Vegas.
The only people more evil than Rick Whiskey, an old crusty woman. All right, 500 caps, here you go, lady.
Have you found the components we discussed?
Here's the thrust control modules.
I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
Thrust achieved. Aw, look at them all in there. Look, they're so adorable. They got the little spacesuits on. Aw, ready for their big day. But what is this guy doing over there, man? Can you, like, join the group? Good job. There you go. Dude, he is such a yapper, dude. Hold the fuck up and just go. Get on the spaceship and fuck all the way off to the moon. Take a flying fuck at the moon for all I care. All right, everybody. Get your pants in order. Hit the button. No fanfare. Look at it go. God bless America. Let them crest the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God. Oh, wow. They actually super went. Good for them. I thought they'd explode. I guess we'll find their corpses across the wasteland. I'm having fun because it's like, it's New Vegas. It's an excellent game through and through, but I'm so mad at myself. I mean, good lord, man. I'm trying to be evil, and I've done nothing evil so far. What, I destroyed Good Springs, effectively? Where's my chance to truly express my evil side? All right, let's go back to Novak, Dinky the dinosaur. The only consolation I have is this giant dinosaur. He loves me like a father. I love him back. The ghouls are no longer at Repcon.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Okay, well, let's go talk to Boone, who's up in the dinosaur's mouth.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
I just want to check out the view.
I think you better leave. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Oh, so now you want something from me.
I need someone I can trust. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore. I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
Okay, so what do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
He wants us to bring out the culprit, the person who sold his wife to slavery. There's nothing really stopping us from putting, say, anybody out there. Ranger Andy, who even are you? What's your deal? You sleep in your full uniform, all right. Pretty suspicious to me, pal.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
Hey, come with me. There's something you should see. It's in front of the dinosaur. I mean, anybody who walks with their hands at their side, completely still, I think they deserve to be shot by a sniper rifle, so we're on the right track, I think. Okay, I gotta put on the beret. Yep, there we go. Ranger Andy's done for, so we took his armor. He had the coolest looking stuff, so naturally he had to be the victim. So we'll tell Boone all about it.
That's it then. How did you know?
I just wanted you to kill him.
You sick bastard. You better be ready to join him.
Oh, come on, Boone.
That's it then. How did you know?
Oh, I can just keep doing this? Okay, I just had a hunch.
You didn't have any proof? Get out. I don't ever want to see you here again. You stay the hell away from me.
Listen, Boone. You don't deserve to be in Dinky's mouth. You deserve to be with Ranger Andy. We're going to Boulder City. I'm not sure what lies between here and there. It's a very boring trip, I think. There's Helios 1. We'll go there eventually. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go there now. It's on the way. Any way I can fuck up the NCR is good for me. And we get to meet Fantastic as well. He's always a good hang. And I'm disguised as an NCR trooper, so this should be pretty fruitful, I think. You just walk inside and see what happens. I think we can just go through here. And once I'm inside, I don't think they'll be very suspicious at all. They'll just assume I'm supposed to be here. I'm just the guy working on the HVAC system. Don't worry about me. So my goal here is to pretty much turn this whole plant into something worth a damn. Fantastic. What's up, buddy?
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
That's right. I'm here for your job.
Ah, shit. Shit, man. I need this. Gotta pay the bills. And I'm addicted to a lot of different kinds of chems. I mean, a lot.
I'm supposed to be the incompetent dunce on drugs. There can't be two of us. The world's not big enough for two assholes that big. You pay me a stack of caps right now and I'll forget you have my job.
Ha! You had me going for a second there. Then I remembered that there's only one Fantastic. I'm king of this dump.
He got me. He found me out. What job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard.
Oh, I love Fantastic. All right, well, what are you trying to do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
Such a dork. So you have no idea what you're doing?
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
Oh, he's my hero. He's my role model. What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place.
Yeah, fuck him. Oh, the glow of night, the majesty of the universe. Each star, another eye of God staring down on me as I do my worst. You're not gonna fool me. That was too fucking easy, man. Come on. I didn't die somehow. That's pretty surprising. All right, reset the mainframe connection. That is so loud, dude. Yeah, there's security here, and they're pissed that I'm too stupid to use the terminal here, so I need 25 science. I don't think I have enough to... Fuck, okay. Just gonna go for it. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Salvation awaits, Rick Whiskey. Get out of my way, you robot fuck. You tin can piece of shit. I don't need this right now. I need stim packs. All right, I think we're safe now. Everything ahead of us should be... I'm hoping not a turret. I'll deal with any adversity in my way. Any sort of thing in my path that wants to be a speed bump is fine, as long as it's not a stupid turret. Okay, I think we made it actually. We're in the observation deck. This mainframe is currently unresponsive. The amount of power reaching the terminal seems to be insufficient. Okay, so we need 35 repair to fix the generator. So I think there's another way through. I think you have to repair a robot who can do maintenance. It's a maintenance robot, which would require, I'm assuming, science skill. This guy. Yeah, science of 45 or a Poseidon Energy ID card. Now, where would one get an ID card? Do I gotta go back inside? Because I don't have any skills. I don't have any marketable talents. So my only way through is to just get an ID card. I can drink alcohol really well. This has to help. Oh, Programmer's Digest. That'll be very helpful. That should bump me up another 20. Holy shit. So as long as we have at least 25 science. Fuck, we're so close. We're too stupid because of the alcohol. -1 intelligence, my ass. Come on, something +1 intelligence. No! Everything makes me stupid. Okay, we have to do the unthinkable. We're gonna have to wait for several hours until the alcohol wears off. That's the only way. Unless we get lucky and find the employee ID, but I have to basically go against my religion. Like, I have to perform sacrilege, and I have to be sober. I don't like what this place has done to me. Okay, the beer is worn off. We're back to normal humanity, looking at the world through normal eyes. That should put my science at 26. Programmer's Digest gives me +20 temporarily, which means I can talk to this robot, hardwire the robot to run on autopilot in repair mode. Life is just a math equation. Just gotta put the pieces together. But do I have any more alcohol to get myself back up to speed? I do not. White sand, that has to be cocaine, right? Good enough. It'll have to work for now. Okay, so configure the power grid. Helios 1, the solar power plant, is now going to start generating electricity, and we must decide where to send it. So we can send it to McCarran and Las Vegas Strip. That's where Fantastic wants to send it, because that's where the NCR wants to send it. But we're going to send it to a weapon, Archimedes 2. We want to harness the power of the sun to destroy our enemies. Arm the Archimedes plant defense system. System armed. Keep personnel indoors. Rick Whiskey finally doing something worth a damn. He's making his mark on the wasteland. Good luck, everybody. Well, we got, what, 1, 2 bogeys, 3 bogeys down there? We'll see what happens to him. God, I love the sun. Look what it's done for us. Nice. Get blasted, assholes. What, are you going to investigate the sun power? You have nothing. This is the next apocalypse. The new age of humanity is mine. Gather in the center. Face your fate. Yes! Oh, nice. I don't know about you guys, but I am fully aroused. You've left a poor impression on the community and may be shunned as a result. Unfortunately, we can't continue to harness the power of Helios 1 until we get the Archimedes 2 gun, basically. We get that in Freeside. That'll await us later on. But first, or next, we have to go to Boulder City. But that was fun.
What the fuck, man? Are you loco? You just killed my paycheck.
It's the man I want to grow up to be. Oh, look at Boulder City. Look at this giant pile of shit. Well, I think first I'll actually go to the 188 trading post up the hill here. But the cool thing about the 188 trading post is we can get Veronica to join our cause.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Veronica looks very different in this mod. This is not what she normally wears, but whatever, fine. I'll allow it. Where did I come from? None of your business.
That's why I asked. My business is boring. You try trading and scavenging for a living and see if you don't start nosing into other people's affairs. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground, but I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunker? I like it.
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? So listen, can I ask you something on the level? I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
I don't know who they are, so not really.
That's okay. I wouldn't expect anybody to. I think they tend to keep to themselves. So, where are you headed anyway?
What's it to you?
There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. Help each other out.
All right, fine. Let's travel together.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. You still okay bringing me along?
Yes, but you're on a short leash.
Maybe one day I'll have your complete trust and I can be on a long leash. A girl can dream.
Oh, Rick Whiskey loves his girls on leashes. I like Veronica. She's probably my favorite companion to have, like, in a normal playthrough, but she's also the first person to tolerate me, so I'm okay with that. Boone was not happy to see me. Wait, is that Lucas Sims? What the fuck? Oh, regulator representative.
I've got nothing to say to you. Best move on.
I don't need that shit from a man with a dipshit mustache. Hold on, you're dead, pal. All right, let's go to Boulder City.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I'm a ghost, here to haunt you. Ooh.
All right, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now?
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back.
Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. We'd try to bribe our way out, but seeing as how Benny didn't pay us yet, that won't happen.
Okay, any chance you're willing to surrender?
And face NCR justice? No thanks. I'd rather not spend the next 10 years doing hard labor.
Ooh, that sounds good to me. And we'll show this man 10 years of hard labor. Veronica, mount up! Hell yeah. But we got what we wanted. Time to just go to the strip. Trying to find Benny at the Tops Casino. Do some gambling. Drink some more beer. The strip is really a town made just for us. A veritable wonderland, a paradise for Rick Whiskey. Oh, look at all these fucking bighorners, man. Each one bigger than the last. So susceptible to punching and slapping. Eat my rebar club. You're all just walking steak to me. Thank you, Veronica. Get the last one. He's coming right at me. Call the police. Call the president. Good God, he fucking launched my ass. Veronica, seriously, I need your help. I'm incapacitated. I'm kind of disappointed in your lack of urgency, but at least you got there, Veronica. But now we're in the shadow of the Lucky 38, which looks pretty fucking cool, man. Like, this mod really makes it seem, like, magnificent. Like, it is a beacon on the horizon, the way it should be. But now we're at the Gunrunners. The Gunrunners has lots of good guns.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Oh, a flaming sword. Hell yeah, Gehenna. Lordy Lou, we're cooking now. Oh, you know what? I should probably give Veronica some armor. She might appreciate that. No, I'm going to give you a hat, a nice little First Recon hat. This time, I don't think he'll get shot by Boone on account of because he's dead. Dope. Look at her. Got a little hat on. Got the nice the leather armor. Sick. Yeah, we're set now. We're in Freeside now. We're in the slums of New Vegas. And I forgot that there's people that are just going to mug you at random. You're just walking along the streets. And Freeside Thug says, hey, you know, I see you wearing riot gear. You have like a 50-pound rebar cement club. Yeah, I'm just going to come at you with a tire iron. Oh, you know what? The kid that has the Archimedes blaster, he's actually in this building. We can probably try to steal it from him. Which one of you dumbasses has it? I think it's you. Yeah, he has it. You son of a bitch. Give that back. You don't think I'll enslave a child? I've done it before and I'll do it again.
Reach for the sky, mister.
Give me that gun.
Sorry, but I need to shoot Stacy. We can find you another gun.
Can I buy that gun from you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1 million caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new.
God damn it, this kid's good. You look tired. Maybe you should take a break.
Yeah, it's time for me to sleep now. Good night.
All right, yeah, go to sleep, kid. Okay, who can see me? There's no way she's sleeping too. There's no way she can see me. Euclid Sea Finder. Haha, idiot kid. Now he's gonna pay. They'll all pay. This is what they get. You don't defy Rick Whiskey, you son of a bitch. That what exactly is planned. But where I'm heading now is to the Atomic Wrangler because they have a almost limitless supply of alcohol, and we can start to do some gambling. So I'm not sure what the mods add as far as the Atomic Wrangler goes. A lot more people are here. The stage is more well lit. There's locals and whatnot. My frame rate's kind of chugging a little bit though. All right, time to gamba. Put it all on blackjack. Beautiful, look at that, right out the gate. Oh, I love blackjack. Like, my high luck is honestly fucking broken, dude. I should not be winning this easily. Holy shit. God, all these horrible people just letting their life melt away inside of a machine. I love it. I love casinos. Truly the most evil place in the whole wasteland.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about? It's a big word, pal.
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Let's get him some suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Sweet. So we're gonna get paid to be a pimp. So the first one, I believe, is gonna be Old Ben, the suave talker, who is by the New Vegas gate. So we'll convince him to go and be a sex slave, essentially. He'll get paid, I'm sure, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, great job, Veronica. I was gonna flame sword the guy, but you got to him too fast. Old Ben, we found him.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
What's your story, Old Ben?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier,
escort. That's our man. He's done it before. He's got experience. Escort? Like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
How would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Money.
Sorry, friend, but I just can't do it.
Okay, so we have a problem here. I need to convince Old Ben. I don't have enough speech to do it, so we'll have to come back to that. But I think we can try to convince Fisto to join the ranks. So this building here is where we can find Fisto. Let us go inside to Cerulean Robotics. Whoa, that's a lot of dudes. Holy sh... God, the sword fucking rips. Good lordy Lou. There he is. Average. No! My skills are too low. I can't convince these people to fuck for money. Oh no.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting Ponce.
Oh shit, it's Mods Muggers. Oh no. The angry old ladies are after us. Veronica, help. Get them before the rolling pins strike us. Oh, good. We're safe. Veronica, great job. All right, they're just giblets now, but that was a close one. All right, well, let's go for the ghoul cowboy. Let's see if we can convince her, and we'll work on trying to get some something. I don't know. We'll have to find some magazines or something to get better at talking. But here we are. We're going to the Followers of the Apocalypse, the old Mormon chapel, old Mormon fort.
Howdy. I've been around a while. Currently working for the Followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Sounds like you're a bit of a dom, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Interested in working for the Garretts?
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
You have no idea, Beatrix. Turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
But why does no one want to be in on my thing, man? Just sell yourself for money. Become an object. What is wrong with you? It's the fucking wasteland, man. It's the wasteland and no one wants to be a whore. Veronica, you're up next. We need speech, barter, and science. And then science. We need 50 of each, I think. Oh, you don't want to mess with Veronica, man. Oh, good God. Is there like a way you could tone down the fist, man? She's just sitting there like, yeah, pretty cool what I just did. Fuck me, dude. I don't know where else I can find magazines other than like just random traders around, so who knew being a pimp could be so hard, you know? Okay, let's go back to Goodsprings, maybe. Chetfree, hello.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yes. Please tell me you got something in your bag. Oh, it's Salesman Weekly. Okay, he's got one of them. I think maybe the mailboxes of these houses might have magazines in them. Let's see. There's a lot of bighorners around here, making me a little horn envy. I'm thinking maybe the schoolhouse. Veronica, what is going on, buddy? Figure it out. Get over it. It's the Earth. All right, it's not that hard. So I think there should be at least a Programmer's Digest in here, if anything, but we'll see. Aha, Programmer's Digest. Fuck yeah. Okay, so we have enough to convince the robot to fight for us. Great. So let's go back to the Cerulean Electronics. Okay, Veronica, I might have to put you down if you're going to keep doing this. If the horse can't race, we glue him. Read Programmer's Digest. And we can try to get in here. We cannot fuck this up. Why can't this be like an 80s movie, you know? I just yell at it and slap the keys a bunch and it turns on. Why must I actually have to have skill? Marauding. There we go. Look at that. Brute force. Upload programming routine. Select routine to upload. What? Run diagnostic routine. So, okay, fuck. We have to find, I think, the program for him. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I have to go to Mick. I have to go to Ralph, and he has to make a program. So, silly me that I just assumed that Cerulean Electronics would just have a preloaded, like, program or personality for the robot that would make him into, like, a sex god. Turns out we have to make it ourselves.
Pimping ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more often.
What the fuck did you just say to me, dude? Okay, is there a holotape or anything I'll need for the sex bot?
I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you.
Well, I think the next... Whoa, hey, chill. You're getting flame sorted, man. All right, mission accomplished. No help to you, Veronica. I feel like Freeside's population is mostly just dead people who tried to fight me. Okay, so we have to wait a few days. So let's get a room at the Atomic Wrangler, and we'll just sleep off the booze, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll come back for the holotape. Okay, hello, Veronica. Oh, no, she's gone. Okay. Also, this is highly unrealistic. It has not rained in Vegas in possibly centuries. Are you beating up a child, dude? I mean, go for it, actually. Wow, the tides have turned. That kid just roasted that dude. I think that guy just, like, fucking shot him, I think is what happened. Hopefully Ralph has our holotape. Is the holotape ready yet?
Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot.
Great job. All right, Rick Whiskey, time to get a robot. I think it's good if we maybe test it out for ourselves. How did you get in here? Oh, you little bastard. They respond after 3 days. Okay, upload programming routine. Upload Ralph's sexbot routine. All right, let's see what we've done. Fisto, what's going on, buddy?
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That's a mouthful. Let's shorten that to Fisto.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I suppose I should test you out before I hand you to the Garretts. These don't sound like sex noises, man. Good lord.
Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
That's all you got, robot?
I will require a hardware and software upgrade to offer enhanced services.
Reports the Atomic Wrangler. James Garrett is your new owner.
Yes, sir.
God, look at that. My God. The moves, the hips. Fisto, no! Oh, look at the move, the spin move he put on that piece of cement. So we'll trust Fisto to get home safely. I guess we'll have to ignore getting Old Ben and Beatrix yet because we need to bump up our stats a bit. So we did find a Salesman Weekly, which bumps up our barter by 20. We're at 8 barter. Holy shit, man. We need 50 to convince Beatrix, so... even with the plus 20, we still need 22 more, so we'll probably have to complete some quests, I think, to upgrade that. All right, James Garrett.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
I found the sex bot you're looking for.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
Hey, no judgment here, man. Fisto is already programmed to respond to your commands.
It is? It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
All right, good luck, man. May God have mercy on your butthole. Actually, let's go to the Silver Rush. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do here.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
That's fucking bullshit. You can take the fight out of the dog, but you can't take the dog out of the fight. You know what I mean, fellas? So the Van Graffs, I guess, were conducting some business. Things went, I guess, well for them. They blasted a dude into ash pile. The time to do business with them ourselves.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
The interior lighting is fucking stupid in this mod, man. This is... I mean, it should not look like this. But okay, wondering if you have any work available.
It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that? I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions.
We got a job. We can write home to Mom that we found employment. Rick Whiskey is employable.
Welcome to the Silver... Ah, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard.
That's right.
Well, no time for pleasantries. I've got your gear right here, but let's see if you can follow instructions. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your stuff out.
Is it super necessary that there's 2 people guarding the door? Veronica, please. Can you be professional for one time in your fucking life, dude? Don't ruin this for me.
Okay, now let's get you geared up. First, your armor. Standard issue is your run-of-the-mill combat armor. Nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation value. Next, your weapon. Guards are required to use rifles. Anything lighter compromises your combat effectiveness. Anything heavier and people are too scared to come in the door. Now that you're equipped, a quick word on the job at hand. In a nutshell, we're here to keep the riffraff away. Drunks, punks, and capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance. That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just assaulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here. Lastly, don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. Other than that, relax. There's usually some eye candy coming and going from the Wrangler over there at some point, so the view's not too bad.
I think Veronica might ruin this for us, though. She is not good for business. Hey, Eve, he's like, I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Hi there. Is this where I can pick up a laser gun?
Sure is. Go on in.
We're supposed to pat everyone down. Didn't you hear that part of my instructions?
He just seemed nice, you know? He just wanted a laser gun. Oh, yeah, this guy's ready.
Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in?
How do I know you're not drunk?
Because I'm not. Can't you just tell? Forget it. I'll just head over to that pawn shop by the east gate.
Well, okay, first the guy's drunk, now he's not drunk. What do you want from me, man? Working for the man sucks. It's bad for the soul.
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there and thought I might peruse your fine wares. Maybe lighten my purse a little?
Sorry, sir, I can't let you in.
What? Why the hell not?
Pardon me, sir, my mistake. Go on in.
Huh, that's better.
Were you even listening when I said what you're supposed to do?
You said let everyone in, no exceptions. I don't know what else you want to hear from me. Rick Whiskey's good for business. Guy's like a mile away, dude. Can I just meet him down the street? Or do I just stand right here and, listen to you, big bad boy with whatever? How about I just be naked? How is that good for business, huh? How you like that? How's that look to you, pal? You like looking at my naked body in a cowboy hat? I'm gonna play with my dinosaur. Look at this. Rawr, rawr, is gonna get you. Dinosaur's gonna get you.
Mind if I head in?
Nah, you're fine. Go on in.
Thanks. I've come a long way.
Look out for the dinosaur. Rawr, he's gonna get you. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Yeah, that'll show him. Oh! Woof. Hope they didn't hurt you, Dinky. Well, I did my job. That's the price you pay for living, you know? You make mistakes, you make the wrong choices, but what matters is you learn from it. Now that we're on the doorstep of entering the Strip proper, I think it's time we take a break. Until next time, where Rick Whiskey continues this journey, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.
Sup, baby? You're on some real dope king shit, real talk. Sometimes the heaviest things we lift are not the weights, but our feelings. Keep your head up, King. Your crown is falling.